Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Vietnam have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious...
Chance, surely! It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Driving through the middle. And the shot! Goal! France! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Lukaku. And this is... It's Lukaku! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
France are looking to go forward now. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's been intercepted. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's had it taken off him. Asensio. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Threads one in. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. And that was very necessary. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Asensio. Oh, super ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Chouameni floated through. Asensio goes steaming forward. Mbappe. Vermin. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bellingham has it in a wide position. João Neves. Backward it goes. João Neves goes short. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Lopez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And a chance! Oh, off the bar! France are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe running with the ball. Now it's Lukaku. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Oh, that's clever.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Lukaku. That's been slit through. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
France leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he was quick to react. He is through here. Now it's Kubo. Kubo. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bellingham. Now it's Asensio. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's away. Now, can they get him away? Very nicely done. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And here's Mbappe. Great chance! He can get that clear. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Asensio. Tchouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through there. Ferran Torres being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Hakimi. Hakimi looking for the run. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Good ball, good take. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get it through? And that's been won straight back. And here's Kubo. Alexander-Arnold. Has a look and plays it forward.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Turn.
Gravenberg.
Number 18,
France
Lukaku.
are, of course, in a position to
Number
go to the bench
21,
should the need arise.
Berman.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Number 17,
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well
Number
stopped.
23, Rodri. Coming on the field.
Vietnam
Number
seem
45,
happy to bash their heads
Osimhen.
against the brick wall,
Number
Peter.
6,
That central route forward is just a
Number
no-go
19,
zone.
Eze. Number 13, Doku. Number
Now it's
9,
Osimhen. Over to the
Mohamed
left.
Kudus.
Kudus.
Number 14,
Kudus' cross.
substitution in
And
progress.
that has been cleared.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's an errant pass. Doku carries the ball down the right. Mbappe. Gravenberg.
This is the time you need that pace.
Always onto this. He's found the way through. Gravenberg! Oh, it's hit the post. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Solot. Now it's Osimhen. Well seen, saw that coming. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Partey. And he welcomes it in. Eze gets into some space. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Eze certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Thuram. Well, that looks a decent ball.
There will be one
Takes
more
a shot!
added time.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That is a great pick out. He's got away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the title. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Vietnam have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
There will be a throw-in. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is.
And the shot! Alexander-Arnold plays it long. Van Dijk. Lukaku is sharing after that one. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Thuram. Now it's Kubo. Pogba. So we're still where we started right now. Eze. He's a shot. Bellingham! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Thuram. Hakimi. Cross to the back post. Climbs up big! And he's there to get it away. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Great vision. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Eze. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's gone back to the keeper.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Knocks it into space. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Thuram. Oh, that was vital. Played out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got tall. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hoisted in. And a chance! Goal! France! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Eze, that's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking to play him in. And he's picked out the run.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's the keeper's ball. And it's Cucurella. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
France are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And we're off again. France carrying a 1-goal lead. Now it's Bellingham, aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? No mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to...
There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pogba. It's Pogba! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Mbappe is onto this. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vermin. Now it's Kubo. Lukaku. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Lopez. And the finish! They've done it! Back to within one! Interesting! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Number
The
17.
manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked.
Lukaku.
Mbappe!
Number 20.
Another big chance that gets
Number
away.
23.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Number 13. Doku. Number 19. Eze. Number 9.
Stood up well to him there.
Number 10.
Thuram looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Doku going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tries a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly...
Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's heaved it away. And they've got a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Cross into the box. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. France will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Threads one in. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball... Oh, he's been caught napping, and it's come back out to him. Goal! France! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
France get themselves into the lead. That has not gone well. Eze. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's picked his way through. Looking for a runner. And that is a little undercooked. Alexander-Arnold. Eze, good ball, good take, and it's played into the middle. Good read, needed to be. Dink through. He's got away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Good take, and is he in? Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. France can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Turan. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Added time.
Now it's Turan. He is through here. Plenty to aim at. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Turan. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's through and all chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Tries to play it through. 5 minutes to add. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that's it. France proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively.
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Eze is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Gets his head on it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Bellingham. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri. And it's Lopez. Saka gets into some space. And he's taking no chances there. France are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Lukaku. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read. Great chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Chouameni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this could be a chance. Ferran Torres. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Terrific header! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Vietnam grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out towards the flank. Bellingham cuts out the pass. He has found the way through. It's a good run down the right. Eze's cross. Bullish header! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
France go into the lead. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? Oh, this looks sharp. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Fermin. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
In towards the back stick.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Not the most convincing of passes. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Lukaku, Ferran Torres, and it's Lopez. Vietnam finding their passes. Chouameni. He won't be happy with that one.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. He's looking wide. Bellingham. Pogba. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the action is back on the way. Now Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Saka. He's found the way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good-looking delivery. Martinez claims it, safe hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Rodri.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Picks out, chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Thuram.
Really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's cut it out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Eze. That has been cut short. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. Lukaku. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham, good purposeful running this. He's free, he tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here
Lukaku.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 9. Bukayo Saka. Number 17.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Number 4.
Now it's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Thuram.
Wood. Number 32.
Ruben Dias.
Gianmarco.
Wood chasing
Number
after it.
22.
Vietnam
Mbappe.
are looking to break at
Number
pace.
19. Eze. Number 14. Partey.
Shifted it to the
Number
flank.
25. Nuno Mendes. Substitution.
Whatever
in progress.
happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Bruno Fernandes. Asensio. He's got away. There are shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Asensio has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, smashing header! Goal, France! And they're back in front. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
France take the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he shoots! And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the shot! He has done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
The goal scorer for France after 90 minutes is number 11, Kylian Mbappe.
France could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient
And
manner.
a quick announcement for the benefit
Thuram
of everybody who is
taking in
down
the
result
accolades,
of the
having been
today.
named man of the
Please
match,
look at the screen
and
for
deservedly
information on
so.
how to find your way around this stadium.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.